Hmm? हाँ, क्या हाल है सबका? How are you all? They've entered into 2026, huh? New year. Good, good, good. You have some questions?
Gurudev, the art of living is entering its 45th year at a time when the world is witnessing immense unrest and standing on the brink of war. How will this year's celebrations be different from other times?
Well, world means challenge. There is some or other challenge keeps happening in the world. Unrest somewhere due to various political reason, economic reason, social causes. So these things keep happening. And in all these situations, you need inner strength. You need resilience. You need power to face situations. And that's what Art of Living provides. People of every age group, in every area of society, it empowers them, makes them strong to think correct, to think clearly. Yeah.
Gurudev, the World Meditation events led by you at the European Parliament and New York City were truly remarkable. While the United Nations has acknowledged the impact of meditation, there are still few developed countries in the Far East where meditation is viewed as a religious activity. How can this perception be changed?
Prejudice and erroneous perceptions, they continue. If you try to change them, they don't. You just do what is right, and then, people sometimes realize. In spite of all the scientific evidence of how this all helps humanity, if still some people have resistance, what you can do? Like they just, they had to put on with their own thing. Yeah. So, those days are over when you try to convince people and make them understand. Now, no need to convince anybody anything. You just do the right thing. Yeah. See, if someone is sleeping in the early morning, you can say, hey, sunrise, sun has risen, light has come on, wake up. But if they continue till noon and they don't want to open their eyes, even when the sun is in the zenith, what you can do to them? You just don't worry about those agnostic and cynical people. They will get on the track sometime.
Gurudev, what are your views on the reported capture of the Venezuelan president? How will it affect the world order?
Well, less said than better. दूसरा
Does love and attachment go together when it concerns a life partner? Does it come in our growth towards spirituality?
Say that again.
Love and attachment, does it go together with your life partner? And does it hamper our spiritual
Love and attachment? You know, attachment you say when you don't like it so much. When you are in love, you are just in love. And when you want to just move away from the love a little bit, oh, then you say, oh, I'm so attached. Isn't it? Got it? Spiritual path is that dimension where you feel lighter, not heavier, but lighter and happier. If you are happy, then you spread happiness. If you are angry, you spread anger. If you are miserable, you spread misery. Isn't it? But, you know, people in the name of spirituality, they become so serious. So serious. No. If you are so serious, you become so heavy. Spirituality should be very light. Have fun. All that is part of spirituality. Doing a little bit mischief here and there. See, Lord Krishna says, among the Devarshis I am Narad. You know what Narad is? Narad is that smart, a little bit mischief here, a little bit mischief. Isn't it? The Rishi Narad is not a serious person. He was a very joyful, funny and mischievous person. He'll go and tell, hey Dinesh, you know, that guy said about this thing to you. And then he go to that guy, hey, you know what, Dinesh, when I took your name, he frowned. And then they both meet each other and say, Narad has having fun.
Next question. If God loves fun, as you say, is it always at our expense?
It's a good payoff.
My parents don't talk to each other for 2 years and they live in same house but different rooms. What should I do?
Very good. They are in silence. Anyway, things are moving ahead. You should be happy. They don't talk, at least they communicate in some sign language or in messages, that's okay. You know, it's in talking we create more problem. Whenever people say, oh, let us talk it out, you sit to talk things out and clear things out, you get into more mess. Isn't that so?
Lots of question on how to choose a marriage partner.
Wrong number. Yeah.
Why does a person with faith and sincerity towards God get tested the most?
No, come on, who tests you? Nobody tests you. There's nobody who sit and test you. Test happens on 2 counts. One is if you're ignorant, then you test. Second, you want to give challenge to people whether they can face up to the challenge. Even there it is a little bit of ignorance only. But why should the nature or God test you? No need to test. Yeah, you do face challenges. There are people who simply keep blaming things and they just want to find some fault and do something. These sort of challenges do come. Even when you do everything right, still there will be somebody. I tell you, you do everything 100%, everything correct, and then still some people will blame you. This is part of the world. If you get disturbed over this, you will be nowhere. Got it? Yeah. This happens, there are such people who just want to smear things on others and they enjoy enjoy tarnishing others. That is their hobby or their main profession by which they get happier. So there are some people like that. So you have to just rise above, manage them and then move on. Yeah.
Gurudev, these days we have hot yoga, puppy yoga, beer yoga, and many such strange names of yoga. How do we know which is the authentic form of yoga?
The name itself indicates what is authentic, what is not authentic.